Good day and welcome. If you know anything about this channel, you'll know when me, Yousef and Marlo get together, we tend to talk out of our arse. And our conversations can get pretty outlandish and pretty wild pretty quick. And sometimes that means we talk about things which is way out of our pay grade. So I invited a few of my friends to see if we had anything insightful to add over it. During this process, we did this twice. Once with me and Yousef, and then once with me, Jello, Angie, and Aaron. And Yousef also was there as well. So throughout the video, we watched the clips, but I cut between mine and Yousef's conversations and everybody else's conversations. The context for this is me and Marlo are talking about things to add into Hunt. We're hoping the dynamite inspector is going to be lighting it and then juggling it a little bit and then putting it back out.
That would be sick. I doubt it, but that would be sick.
I mean, surely that's the obvious option.
Part of the design team.
Yeah, maybe. I should be part of the design team. Come up with ideas. I'll do that. Until this next bit.
I feel like not many people would turn that down.
Can you imagine if I was in charge of the design team? All the hunters are gonna have some pretty big tits.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
No.
That's a joke.
All of them, even the guys?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No, they'd have big bulges.
No.
Pants bulges. Okay, so context for this clip is in the fucking fourth video that I made on Hunt. And also, I want to clarify, I'm actually an arse man, not a tits man. So.
Thank you for clarifying. That makes the context of this much better.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There is context.
No. Unironically, it's a good marketing strategy. That's how all games do it. It works.
Yeah, I mentioned that actually. Let's finish out the clip and then I'll explain.
With the physics. With the jiggle physics.
The new engine change is so we can add tit physics.
Fuck it up.
Oh god. Just turn it into a fucking gotcha anime game. Who knows? Give it a few years.
Why not?
The way we're going right now.
It starts with the Scream mask and Post Malone, and it ends with fucking big titty women.
I mean, there's some clowns coming soon.
Clown.
So I mean, we're just around the corner from anime girls. So maybe this was actually a fucking baller prediction.
I agree with the design of big tits everywhere.
Yeah.
I do think it would have to be part of the hitbox though, because you can't. It would be disadvantageous to hit a boobie.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh no, that was it. That was okay. You should reminded me of what the. I mean, I'll put in clips of the original.
And I think that the reason why they haven't given the women absolute triple J honkers is because they'd have to change the hitbox. They don't want to do that.
I think it would increase the hitbox that much, though.
Depends how much they protruded.
We definitely won't get berated for for fucking being misogynist.
For any kind of sexism. No, not at all.
Would they not stick around a corner because that's ridiculous, but if it was a side view, there's more surface area to hit, and is that a disadvantage? I think that was the original point. Yeah.
Did you know that Fortnite pros prefer the female models because they're not as big as the male models, and because they take up less of the screen?
I'm not surprised.
Playing a game as well that was super dark, and you would literally stay in a corner and
Yeah, I mean, Phantom Sight PTSD. There was a game, I can't remember what game it was, but the female model was smaller, and the hitbox was smaller with the model, so everyone used that. I can't remember what game it was though.
In Apex, everybody has different hitbox sizes. It got so bad to the point that one legend specifically had multiple different hitboxes. There was one, it's Pathfinder, but you know that way he's a robot?
I've seen the cursed Pathfinder hitbox.
So he's a robot, right? But he had a cool design on his legs or whatever. He had a hole in the middle of the leg.
Yeah.
If you shot through the hole, it would not hit red.
That is insane. Imagine a skeleton.
Yeah.
Just impossible to hit.
Exactly.
That'd be hilarious. I wasn't expecting you guys to be on board with the anime, turning Hunt into an anime game.
No, dude. Put in a fucking
love
clip of
this.
the
Yeah, let's go with that. That's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
They're using someone's breast as like a fucking sniping platform.
Yes, yeah, it is that
Yeah,
one.
no, no,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure they
God.
shoot off of someone and just she's doing like a backflip and it goes between them as they like jiggle up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
it goes between them as the boobies are like jiggling.
Yeah.
It's
Not gonna
great.
lie.
It's
Anime
such a
fan
good
service.
Not a
It's
bad
so
little show.
fucking
It's like
strange.
12
So
episodes
bad.
and it's good.
I'm amazed that you thought that the three of us of all people would say no to boobies being more in more
Well,
games.
okay. Well, I guess like I was expecting you guys to be pissed that I said it. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, 'cause you're right. You're right.
Okay. Well, you
You're
know.
not wrong.
There should be more boobies in
Everything.
games.
Right. Next clip.
You know what's the worst thing about being a model? Genuinely,
I would
being
know
a model,
as well.
it's not eating anything you want. You can't eat. It's like it's
Oh,
more
yeah.
restrictive. Like,
Yeah.
it's the
You
worst
gotta be
thing.
super strict.
You cannot eat anything. That's in my mind the worst thing. Like the job or whatever, like I'll do it. If I was look good at being pictured, I'll do it.
I mean, it's just it's one of those things which like, do you still hold that opinion? If you were if somebody offered you a modeling job, would you still take it?
If they offer me a modeling job, I'll take it. Kind of hard can it be?
Yeah, but what if
Stand there,
it,
look like-
what if the job description was you're the before and the before and after photo?
I'm the before. What am
Yeah.
I the after?
No, you're the before. Like this is you before taking product X.
Do you know that before and after involves you being in both?
No,
You
no,
all
I'm
good.
talking like it's like a super shitty like company where it's just like clearly one person in the beginning and then just a completely different person in the
no way,
after,
that-
dude.
That's so shit. Yeah. I don't know.
And on with the clip. It's
working
probably not very satisfying. It's probably really hard to do, and the stress is probably fucking horrendous. Would you guys take a modeling job?
In a world where I am offered a modeling job
I mean,
is
yeah,
a
that too.
world where I am not sitting in a Discord discussing about taking a modeling job.
Well, okay. Me and Yousef were like, yeah, we'd take a modeling job, but we'd end up being the before and the before and after, you know. So,
Dude, they put me in one of the diversity pamphlets.
Jesus.
Modeling for-
Oh my god.
I'm so awkward, like on camera, that I don't know where my body parts are at any point in time. So like,
That's not a good thing.
it's really bad. It's especially bad in like the kitchen because I cut myself every single time that I cook.
Oh my god, that is bad.
I do not know where my body parts are until I consciously think about them.
Every
I think there's something wrong with
day at
you.
work.
Like it's to the extent, right, like where I'm sitting on my foot and I didn't realize that until I consciously thought about where is my foot.
That's crazy. If you ever cook something like a stew for us, like we're just gonna end up finding your fingers in there or something.
Like
It's like thumb stew.
the solution is that like I actually need to consciously be always thinking about it, because if I forget and I stop thinking about where my fingers are and I just go into auto mode and chopping, I will chop my fingers.
That's crazy.
Fuck you.
I properly gouged a fork into the meat of my thumb
Ow.
while I was cleaning a fork because I forgot.
Okay, no.
Because-
How
The
are you
more you
alive,
talk,
man?
the more I want to put you in a fucking straitjacket so you don't injure yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
because
Like, we need to wrap every single inch of you.
it was a double
Bubble
problem.
wrap.
Right. Like rake like the fork across the sponge. Absent-mindedly, I was just like, oh, push harder. So I pushed harder and pushed harder and pushed harder until eventually the tension gave away, and the fork was a good like centimeter or two into my thumb.
That is crazy. What is actually wrong with you?
Ew, dude.
I presume if you're like super famous, you get to make all the rules. Like you kind of.
I also don't think that's true. Well, you said if you're super famous, so you get to make the rules. But I feel like if you are super famous, you probably are like under your fucking like management company's thumb, and you don't get to do shit for yourself.
If your management company fucking made you, or your agency made you famous, then yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah,
You're under their little thumb.
I feel like that sort of like management companies are like really fucking dangerous.
You know what I think? You know what I think is weird? Publishing companies like labels,
Yeah.
like they do fuck all. Oh, we do the marketing and we put your like, dude. all these like new bands, they don't make any money because they're publishers, they're labels. They're entitled to their music. Like they own whatever you do,
right.
creative endeavors.
Yeah, they don't actually like the musicians don't own their own fucking music.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
own
that's
the
just
masters.
fucked. It's like all the fucking like copyright and the rights to stuff. Like it's so so
odd.
annoying and like weird and awkward, and it just fucking favors people who are like super fucking wealthy and can get around whatever bullshit laws there are.
Yeah, if you don't make that much money, you want the money, so you just sell away your rights, like your copyright or whatever.
Yeah, then you're just fucked. Anyway, continue with the clip. Yeah, but there's still pressure to like
there's
be the best.
I mean, but that's every job. You don't have to be the best. You just have to.
No, but if you're a model,
jobs.
like you got to be better than the competition. Modeling is very.
I mean, if you're like
Like,
naturally just gifted and beautiful,
competition.
you just gotta get jobs. If you're like
Gotta
not
be
as
built
if you,
different.
like, have to put work to look good for modeling, then yeah.
Yeah, but like your job is directly tied to your self-esteem. Like if you're not getting jobs, that means am I fucking ugly or something? Like that's gotta be shit.
Right. But if you're objectively beautiful,
Yeah,
guess you still have
if you get
self-esteem. Everyone has
confidence,
self-esteem.
if you get confidence, like I'm fucking hot, I'm a model, man, and then I haven't got any jobs this month. Maybe I've gotten ugly. Have I gotten fat? Yeah. Any models?
any Victoria's Secret models on your Luke's channel, providing insight.
Could you imagine?
I mean, why not? Dude? That'd be sick.
Model level pretty, so I don't think I'll ever have to deal with that.
Well, that's where you're wrong. You're going to determine right now what modeling job you could take.
Oh, no.
Everyone's doing that. Mine's fucking
Oh, no.
easy, so like I don't need to.
I
think I'd be a good hand model.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
think-
didn't think about that. Shit.
I think like a good model for like
Femboy clothing.
like act. No. You know, like actors that get like typecast as like inhuman monsters and stuff.
oh, you're gonna be
That's what I
Gollum.
do.
You're gonna be Gollum.
Yeah.
Live action
Yeah, yeah.
Gollum. I mean, mine's easy. Like homeless man or homeless fashion or like a lumberjack. One of those two.
You could pull off lumberjack modeling. Yes,
or Viking.
absolutely.
That works as well.
The only superpower I want is this internal data vision gathering, where if I look at a crowd of a room, I go, what percentage of these people like ate cereal today? And like I see like green showing up. at
You
the
want
beginning
like
of
their
the minute.
fucking stats. You want detailed
I just
stats.
want like I want stats. Like for example, like I'm watching a runaway model show, and I go, how many of these people played Hunt or heard of Hunt or saw Hunt Showdown? And
Okay.
I want to see. I
No.
want to like be surprised. You know.
Okay, so like I'll give you that power, but you can only change your. You can only you see one thing a day.
Like you go commute in a day and you see 1 million people in the morning and you just walk and you go,
None of them play on Showdown.
no, yeah, there'll be none of them play, but then you see like a green in the far distance, like, oh shit.
You see like a little glow. Somebody just comes up above their head.
Ask so many random questions like how much milk did they drink their whole life? You see a guy with fucking 60,000 gallons, you're like, what the fuck?
60,000 gallons.
And then
That's crazy.
and then you go and you see someone who drank only like 3 liters their whole lives, and
Yeah,
you're like,
they're probably lactose intolerant.
yeah, see, like you can just data is beautiful.
I don't know. What would be something embarrassing for like a random
Oh,
stranger?
when did they cry last?
Yeah. Like
But they're gonna be like-
you cried 10 minutes ago.
You're like, what happened 10 minutes? It could be
If
fucked
somebody
up.
did that to me, like came up to me on the street and said, "You cried fucking 4 weeks ago. What happened?" Like I would be freaking the fuck out. But that actually reminds me of I watched a clip like I don't think it was Google Glasses. It was something like that. Maybe it was the Ray-Bans thing. They had the camera in the sunglasses.
Yeah.
And he had the camera linked up to a AI facial recognition. So he went up to people. And then the facial recognition, like, got their name, like, where they fucking work, and, like, just, like, shit that they do. And then he's like, oh, you're so-and-so from so-and-so. And they're like, yeah, I am. Like, do I know you? It's like, that's super fucking scary. Like, it's cool technology, but, like, man, that's fucked.
Kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
I know in some places like China, that's all, like, registered within the state.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
technically, if
they're
someone
doing it in the
has
UK as
data-
well. The police
I mean, it
are
depends
setting up facial recognition in places. Yeah,
Somehow.
it's just scary though. The scary thing is that some random fucking person like walking on the street can have it, like in their sunglasses as well. It's not like they're fucking walking around with a camera out, you know. Okay, anyway, next clip.
1987.
Oh, this next one's... you guys are going to fucking love this one.
They are all
Oh, that
flying.
was the first team that I absolutely fucking...
Yeah, the one you
clattered.
actually feasted on.
ago. Last time she came was 9 months ago.
cool.
Beg me to peg you. Okay, this girl's weird.
Okay, dude. Okay.
It's that kind of person.
Wait, who's... Was that on their profile?
On Steam, yeah.
But where?
Okay, well.
Looks
What's the
interesting now.
number? I'm sorry if I fucked you. Is that what you're talking about?
No, you go look below. You're close.
What, in the Russian thing that's fucking marked
No,
out?
look below. There's like big letters.
I mean, that's just me being fucking stupid. Oh,
Big squares.
I see, yeah. That's kind of
And
funny.
you had to man message him and be like, yo.
I'm not into pegging. If I
Sound
was...
like you are, man. You were like, where? Where is it? Show me. Where?
Oh,
I'm looking here.
that seems like a pretty fucking hard thing to miss. And it was, and I still missed it, so...
Man, I'll come do it for you. Look if you want.
No, I told you I'm not into pegging. Randomly,
I hate how
Yousef
we've had-
offered that.
Yeah, I hate how we've had like, extensive conversations about how you're not into pegging.
Well, that's what you think. Okay, so the reason I'm including this clip specifically is because my opinion on this has changed.
Say yes
And-
now.
No, it's not a yes. It's a maybe. Under specific circumstances, I would
What else
consider
do
it.
you?
I will now negotiate it.
The price to peg you.
No.
I gave Luke literally a dream scenario and he said no.
What do you mean? I said it was negotiable.
I mean, here's the question now:
Yeah.
Is would you be pegged by a 10 out of 10? Would you be pegged by a 10 out of 10 and that's it? No other sexual contact.
It's they arrive, they peg me, they leave.
Yeah, they do until
No.
they get satisfied.
I'm not the kind of person to have a one night stand. So let's talk relationships. It's negotiable in a relationship, I would say, if they're
She'll
really
marry
into it.
you. She'll be together with you. She'll be loyal to you. But you only get to like be normal sexually like once a month, and then like every other day she
What
pegs
the fuck? That's crazy. If it was the other way around, then sure. Like a
Okay,
pegging once
that's
a
too
month.
easy.
What do you mean it's too
Okay.
easy? I don't want to be pegged.
Okay, just the soulmate, and then they just peg you once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I would be getting something out of it as well, though. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I'd
we can do
negotiate.
whatever,
I'd be negotiating some.
Okay, she does it once every 6 months, but then you don't have sex at all.
What? No, that sounds awful.
Like multiple times a week you have normal sex, but once per week you have to be pegged.
Well, I don't know about once a week. I mean, that's like.
Well,
I
what's
think
a
me and
fortnight?
Yousef
What's the
came to the conclusion that like it was like normal sex for like however often, and then like once a month, I would negotiate pegging.
Once a month.
Okay,
Really?
Luke, hear
Yeah.
this offer out. right?
Okay. An offer I can't
First thing, can I
refuse.
check, is this on the legal record?
It doesn't have to be.
The contract in front of you for your dream girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like a perfect
Who-
match.
Perfect match, perfect, like exactly your type.
Yeah.
Physical appearance wise, and exactly your type personality wise. You're into the same hobbies.
Yeah.
You get along so well, so much chemistry.
Yeah.
And the contract says she's gonna peg you twice a month. That's a deal breaker for you.
No, not twice a month. That's fine. Like if
Okay, once a
everything else matches. Oh, fuck. I mean, I feel like
Okay, twice a month, but it's completely random what day.
yeah, that's fine. Like it doesn't matter.
At the same time,
It was a lot.
You say that you've worked this out, but at the same time, Luke has gone on record to say that if we were in a zombie apocalypse, I would be the femboy bitch of the clan.
That was never in a video. That's not been in a video yet. Oh, I don't think I was even recorded. Yeah.
That was off the record, you're on.
Yeah. Off the record didn't happen.
And I think it's 10k to sleep with a femboy. And
No, it was
50
more than
to
that.
be-
It was more than that.
Look, is that fucking. Do you guys see that fucking tweet about these guys are like, we're gonna go fucking vote for like Kamala Harris, and that dude tweeted about concubines?
He's like,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the
Yeah,
seals?
it was one of the fucking
Yeah, it was like
seals.
Osama bin
Like,
Laden.
all you
It is the
little
guy.
prissy boys are gonna be my concubines. It's like Jesus Christ. And then he doubled down as well. It's like, no, I mean, I will fuck you. It's like, it was crazy. Like, oh,
Yousef.
God. At least I pimp myself out for money. I mean, come on. At least I have some respect. I don't remember what clip this is.
We're going bitching.
We're doing
Oh, I remember what clip this is. Bitching comatorium.
That's the loadout of Luke's living now.
Sounds like my fucking search history.
Oh my god.
Bitching comatorium. It's still funny. It's so stupid. It is incredibly stupid. We have toilet humor.
I think it's funny, like the first 3 seconds, like the shock of it. Like that's funny that you came up with bitching comatorium.
Well, I said bitching, and then Marlo said comatorium. Then I put the two together.
But then if you go like, that was so funny.
I mean, if I was still saying it now, then that would be fucking weird.
Yeah, I guess
if I
we
still
are
referred
aware.
to the compound as
We're
that.
aware that it's cringe. You know what's best thing about being cringe is you have to just be aware that you're cringe. And then it's
Oh god, that's so
acceptable.
stupid. Here we go. Okay, we're carrying on.
God.
Do you know why I like men? Very contradictory to what I've been talking about the entirety of this afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Do you know why I like men? A perfect time to come back.
Alright, I'm just gonna take my hoodie off.
Oh yeah?
It's
What else you taking off?
in here.
This is how fanfics start. Go on.
That's when you know you made it, when someone's made a fanfic of you. Anything problematic there, Jello?
Nah.
Okay. Carrying on. Do you know why I like men?
Wait, why do you like men?
Because you said, like, I'm taking my job off, and then I can make the joke, oh yeah, what else are you taking off? Without it being weird. But if I said that with a woman, that would be sexual harassment.
Yeah,
You can make that joke
like that.
with your friends who are women. It's you that's making it weird.
A
Okay, we're
friend
friends.
who's a girl is likely to find that a bit off than a guy because of the social reality we live in. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If women weren't being sexually harassed on the daily, then you can say that. Imagine that world where nobody gets sexually harassed.
I mean, that would be great. But imagine a world without discrimination. That would be fucking wild. Imagine that.
Feminism.
I mean, just discrimination point blank. Like, it's not excluded to one area.
No, it's feminism 101. I'm a feminist, guys.
Man.
I was gonna say, girls. I'm a feminist, by the way. I was gonna say, if there was a perfect world out there, no discrimination, no sexual harassment, and if it does happen,
Definitely
it
not
happens
the world we
equally.
fucking live in. I'll tell you that for free.
No, definitely not. But if there was that'd be cool because I can go to my girlfriends, and be like, huh? What else are you taking off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I mean,
Yeah, I
but
understand that.
contextually-
However, if you were as good friends with a woman as you were with Marlo, then it wouldn't be weird.
Yeah.
If Angie said, I'm taking my hat off, I'd be like, oh yeah, get that hat off, baby girl.
I'm
It
pretty sure I've heard
wouldn't
that
be weird.
exact conversation like hours ago. Like,
Yeah.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, I would feel
But
uncomfortable.
me and Yousef was talking earlier, thought this topic to be like a morally grey area in banter, like friend banter.
okay, so I agree with you to an extent. Like, the line whether or not it's okay,
It's like very
I think just
personal.
from social pressures is harder to tell from like a man towards a woman. When you're comfortable with someone to like a certain extent, you stop giving a fuck. I would and have made those jokes and worse to Angie, and I didn't think twice about it.
No.
Yeah, but like that's from a pre-existing like understanding
exactly.
between the two of you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, obviously, like I've been friends with Angie for a very long time, so.
Okay, we'll
But,
continue the clip on because we talked a bit more in depth. Even if they were my friend, obviously, goes without saying.
Yeah, no, I get you. What you're saying is that people don't like being harassed.
Yeah, but it's okay because you're a dude. That's my point.
Okay.
I'm not advocating to make those jokes with
Harassing men.
women.
Hey, what?
Oh, strangers, never, no.
Hmm?
Even strangers. Now, if it was a guy, maybe he'd be like, "What?"
No, yeah, no, I wouldn't like if I was in a bar for whatever reason, I wouldn't be in a bar meeting or whatever. And then he was like, if for some reason we started talking, like, we were having a drink together or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, let me take my jumper off." I wouldn't make that joke to begin with because I don't know him. Like, I'm saying it because I know Marlo, obviously. Social awareness 101. Like, don't make jokes. Don't make edgy jokes to people you don't know. So.
And if you would tell a joke, just go all in, you know? Just grab his, like, bulge. Be like, haha, nice one. Beep, beep.
Okay, I mean, like, that kind of stuff as well. Like, yeah, okay, but let's say we're filming an IRL video, right? And let's say, for example, you're dressed as a fucking maid, and I'm... This is a weird situation I've just cooked up.
Okay, go on.
Okay, but hypothetically speaking, we're filming an IRL video where you're dressed as a maid.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if I was to put on a fucking, like, character of, you know, ham up the sort of sexual harassment side of things, if I fucking slapped you on the ass, if you're okay with it, then, like, that's just, you know, we're doing it sort of for the video sort of thing. But, like, I wouldn't do that unless I knew you were already okay with it. Like, because we're good friends. You know what I mean?
That is the word. Why did you have to make the analogy like that? Like, why? What the hell? Is that what you want, Luke?
Okay, well, maybe...
I have an interesting question for you.
Go on.
Gun to your head.
Mm-hmm.
The only way this guy will kill you. This guy knows where I live, he will kill you.
Yeah.
But the only way you get out of this being killed situation is you have to go in public and sexually harass 3 people. How would you do it? And who would you do it to?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
serious.
I'm choosing men because, like, I feel like they're gonna handle it better than women.
Yeah,
Because,
but what you do
like,
has to be like
women obviously
constituted
have this like as a normal thing, whereas guys would probably just beat you up and then move on. I feel like I would have to sort of stage it as I would have to become one of those extremely fucking cringe like IRL prank channels.
Exactly.
I would have to frame it as that.
You have to clown it a little bit and then do something kind of stupid.
Yeah, I'd have to. You just fucking run up to someone, slap their ass, say, "Oh, it was a joke, it was a joke," and then just get beaten up. I think that's just the only way to do that. Those stupid prank channels, like, they're doing things to people they don't know. They're lacking the fucking social boundaries 101.
What you're saying is that people don't like being harassed.
Yeah, but it's okay because you're a dude. That's my point.
Okay.
I'm not advocating to make those jokes with women. Gotta save it somehow. Backpedal.
Quick, man, dig.
Hey, what? I don't know why you're advocating
I don't
for that.
know. I don't think I would. Actually, I don't know. If I was a woman, would I give a shit? Would I be more offended if somebody specifically didn't make jokes because of my gender? But if both people are sort of making the same jokes and, like, their boundaries are okay with that, then that's fine. But it is like a grey area. It's a grey area of banter, I would say.
Yeah, but if you both like know to the limits,
Yeah, if you're both
guess.
like,
and also
Okay
you're
with
both understanding that if one of you goes over the line and you tell the other person, then yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's very like person dependent as well. Because like we both know people who are very like what's the word, like sexually
Joking.
upfront and like joking, and we also know people who are the opposite
Probably
of that.
not.
So
Yeah, you probably wanted to say that.
it's very contextual, but go on.
The reason that you are thinking that way is because you are a man. This is not from the standpoint of a woman.
Mhm.
This conversation wouldn't even happen. The only reason that you're thinking, oh, you're basically overthinking this, is that because you've been, socialized as a man in a patriarchal, feminist banter, all that.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
think
then
it goes
if
back
it's
to
like
the sort of
oh, but would
individual
you
basis.
be offended if those jokes weren't made towards you? That is specific to the person.
Yep. That was essentially the point I was trying to make, but you worded it better than I did, Jello.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly for pretty much like 90 to 95% of these gender-related
Quandaries.
Yeah, I feel like it's just next to impossible to really empathize or understand. Like, I feel like with some of them, of course you can.
Yeah.
But for a lot of them, I think just because of the fact that like
Okay,
you
like
not
similar.
live. Okay, let me grab this clue real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, just because you're not like lived it, it's just very difficult to give an
say.
accurate understanding or interpretation of.
And that's true. We are both
That's
dudes.
true. That's true. You cannot with words. You can't just comprehend anything. If you have to live through that experience.
As a like alternative, if I, as me, as a dude, I think if any female friends that I have, I'd be okay with them making a joke like that. Again, so that's what we were talking about earlier. Just like,
Because you're horny and want attention.
no, it's because like my social boundaries are like I'm okay with that. I don't care, sort of thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, it makes
That's what we're
sense.
talking
Because
about.
you're not because like it has no real implications.
Yeah, like men are not really like sexually objectified as much as women are. So like that's
True.
why I don't really care if a woman was to make those sort of jokes towards me. I'd be okay with them making a joke like that. That's an open invitation. But at the same time, that doesn't really work because I feel like women have a really bad time in the gaming space
I mean,
for obvious
they
reasons.
definitely have a bad time everywhere, but the gaming space in particular, I think they're just some
This
fucking
again is
shitheads
like
out there.
another one of those like it's specific to the person kind of thing, where like, you know, if I had a female friend, I would be okay with them making jokes about you. Sure, yeah, but she might not be. Again, she might not be even comfortable making those jokes at all in the first place.
Yeah.
But it's another one of those things where it's like it's just so specific per person.
Man, why gamers be gaming?
My gamers be saying gamer words, you know.
Social awareness.
It is kind
Anyway.
of crazy that people like. I mean, when I think of people who don't have social awareness, I think of Call of Duty lobbies. You know, just making the most like horrendous. I feel like a lot of the time they're doing it for shock humor, but at the same time, I'm not sure they have the social maturity or social awareness to like actually they're saying it because it's ridiculous rather than, you know, they're saying it for the wrong reasons.
I think so as well. Yeah, Call of Duty people. I mean, that kind of person is like.
Again, not
Doing it for
generalizing, but in my personal
No,
experience,
fuck Call of Duty players. Fuck you.
I don't play COD anymore. So
There's a reason they're referred to as gamer words.
I think I've realized the more we talk about this, the more I realize we are very, very like unprepared and unqualified to talk
Yeah,
about this.
we have not thought this through at all on any
No,
kind of
I
proper like.
literally brought it up on a
significant
whim. Yeah. I don't even know what point I
So
made.
tune back in next time when we've thought about gender
So that's problem
discrimination.
solved, though, right? Problem solved. Yeah, we solved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the art video and the extra context. Like, I wanted to sort of use the clips as a way of talking about it a bit more. Like I said at the end, we just sort of brought it up on a whim. So it'd be interesting to talk about it a bit more in depth.
Jello like explained it pretty well. Like I understand the pressures raised as a man in society. I definitely feel it to some extent. Like pressures that I don't even need to put upon myself when it comes to relations with women. I'm not a very intimidating person, right?
No,
Like
definitely not.
like I as my roommate put it earlier, I am neither straight passing nor cis passing, and like I think that makes me look especially not intimidating, and I just don't have an intimidating frame, right? But at the same time, like whenever I'm walking down a street and there's no like street lights and I see there's a woman walking in front of me and we're walking in the same direction, I panic. I'm like, fuck. Oh my god, what do I do in this situation? I'm like that. It's very similar where it's like that's just been like instilled into anyone who's raised as a man in society of like overthinking boundaries with women and like putting sort of barriers there where there shouldn't be. Like there shouldn't be a gender barrier between like, oh, would you make a joke with your friends? It should just be, is your friend comfortable with this? Not,
Yeah.
is your friend comfortable with this because of gender, right?
Yeah, I think that's like to sum up that entire clip in one sort of sentence, that would be it, I think.
My hot take is people who don't go outside and play games should not have opinions.
I agree. And that's a glorious thing about opinions is they're just opinions. Okay, well, the point being is we're not specialists in anything. We're just trying to expand our sort of... Yeah, we're just sort of exploring topics.
I love women. Women, talk to me.
Okay, he's just saying it to get in your bed.
I was holding back up for the camera. I'm not gonna say what I really think. Wink. Wink.
Yeah, I actually hate women, Lamau.